Maybe it'll help you. Maybe it won't. You be the judge.
Yeah, it need to be
So,
full.
Ooh,
like that.
I'll put respect on my name. Sheena. So lovely.
And then she rides all the way up and defend herself.
They will either watch your lifestyle or learn to live it themselves. It's not nothing that you can prove to them. Like, try Jesus. Try him. Welcome to Maybe We Can Help, the podcast where we give our unsolicited advice. Maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't. You be the judge. I am Tasia Royale.
I'm Sheena.
And today we are going to talk about if you are ready. No, how do you know you're ready to be in a relationship? So maybe you're ready for a relationship. Maybe you're not ready for a relationship. Come with us.
So Tasia, how did you know?
Oh man, I didn't know at all. I was surviving off vibes. I was 19, 18, then 19 when I got married. So I had.
We didn't start talking till she was 19.
I was 19. I was 19 because it was September. So I was just vibing off vibes, and the Lord was like, that one, that real rambunctious animal that like needs to be tamed. They need a good owner, and they just needs like to sit down somewhere, or anybody will be able to walk them.
Okay. Yeah.
That was me.
All
I'm
right.
not saying I was out there whoremongering, not saying that, but like I just didn't have. I was very naive, and I didn't have like it in my brain at the time to really discern the intentions of a man. So I was just out here frolicking. Everybody had good intentions for me, and that is just not the case.
True.
So when I say I was out there, I mean like I would just talk to anybody. Like I'll give anybody a chance. Not
Why not?
sleep with anybody. We didn't go that far, but I just sure, let's talk. Sure, absolutely. People who I knew I probably shouldn't have been in the same circles with. Absolutely knew I shouldn't been in the same circles with. But I was like, why not? They can come over here with me.
Not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So
Let's
I was definitely
feel all right. Okay, go ahead.
the situation right before Aaron. I definitely should not have been in that situation. But I really feel like in my hard-headedness, I just was just like
vibing, like you
yeah,
said.
just vibing.
Do-do-do.
And then that was just not good for me.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
It was just not a good situation. So, and people were like, you too pretty for him. You don't need to be with him. I was like, why not though? So, yeah, that was that.
So basically, you didn't know. He just kind of picked you up off the street.
Yeah.
All right. Aaron, how'd you know that you need to pick Tay off the street?
Somebody come get me.
Somebody come get her.
How did I know I was ready? I mean,
Did you know you were ready?
I don't know. It kind of just happened.
So you would say just
Wandering?
happened together.
No, I was looking at her.
Making my way downtown.
I don't know. It honestly just kind of happened out the blue.
He was looking at me for a while, and he actually
Not a
thought
while,
I was.
honestly. Just
not a
maybe
while.
a few weeks.
He thought I was talking to someone else, and I really wasn't. That wasn't the someone else he should have been worried about. I was talking about somebody else.
She was a little. She
Making
was
my way
flirty, and I don't
downtown.
think she understood that she was flirty.
I do understand. I told you I was just out here.
But that's my point. In the moment, I don't think you understood how flirty you was.
Oh no, not
so
in
it
the
looked
moment.
like you was talking to some folks that I guess
I really
you
wasn't
weren't talking to.
No.
Just flirting, making my way downtown.
So yeah, I was like, oh, it's not. She looking kind of good. For a few weeks, and then I eventually asked her out, and it just kind of went from there. It wasn't like, okay, you know what, I'm ready. Let's do this.
So what made you even ask her if you didn't know you were ready?
I mean, I was gorgeous. I mean, it's like
Well,
That helps.
and so I had just like really started taking the Lord serious for real around that time. And so, I was like, well, shoot, I don't know. It was just kind of
Try
It's
it.
fitting. I was
crazy.
just
No,
like,
it's
Maybe
crazy.
she might make
It's crazy
make me a
because
good wife.
maybe like a weekend or two, 1 or 2 weekends before he asked me out, Chevy, our god sister, was we were all at a cookout and they had invited Aaron because again Aaron had just started getting into the fold, so AP and people were inviting him. I didn't know he was coming in our circles because to me him and your brothers was just like far
the
off from me.
outsiders.
Yeah,
No.
they were far off from me. They're not over. They're not coming to hang. So when I saw Aaron, I was like, oh, cool. Kept going about my day. So I was doing something. We were all just chilling. I remember it was me and Risha and Shanti. All of us was just chilling in Sister Lewis's house. And Chevy was trying to hook Aaron up with a wife. Like Chevy was like, he has to get married. I was like,
I wasn't there for that.
he wasn't there for that. He wasn't there yet. He was. I think he was outside with AP because this is just the girls. So she was like, "He gotta get married. We gotta hook him up with somebody. Y'all, who can we hook him up with?" And we was like Shanti, our other sister. We was like Shanti, and we was like, "No, Shanti a little naive. You know, if I was definitely naive. I'm not saying she was naive, but we're young. Like I'm a year older than Shanti. So if I was 19, Shanti was 18, and we just fresh out of high school. You know, so we not knowing what we doing. Like we just don't know what we're doing. And I was like, I don't think Shanti really ready for that. Like I was like, I don't think she about to go to college. I don't think she really ready for that. I don't know if she wants to be in a serious relationship with Aaron. And she was like, okay, so who can we hook him up with? And she was like, well, you, Tay, how about you? No, because first I forgot we brought up one of Risha or Nay, but it was like, oh, y'all cousins because they're all literally blood related. And he was like, what about you? So I was like, nah, he probably not gonna look my way. Not saying I was like, no, never, but I was like, nah, he probably won't look my way. Because again, him and your brothers were far apart. Like, they're out there.
They're over there.
They don't
And we're
come
over
hang
here,
here,
yeah.
with us.
Yeah.
So, Chevy.
And you feel like this my circle. I ain't
Yeah.
about to, go
I'm not-
over there.
I'm not going over here. I'm staying over here. So, if you want to come get me, you got to come over
Over
here. So, Chevy was planting seeds a week or two before. And I don't know.
Did she say something to you?
No.
Oh, crazy. That's
Mhm.
wild. That's wild. That's God, y'all. That's
Mhm.
God. That's
Chevy was out
he's
here
the perfect
matchmaking.
orchestrator.
And won't even. I was like, I don't know. And then we just dropped that conversation, and moved on, like we do.
But that seed was in your. It was the
It was
seed in the ground.
So when he messaged me, I was
no,
doing.
you missed the part because even before that, we had a little game night at
Uh-uh,
AP and
that
Chevy
was
house.
after.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
Tay.
it was.
I know. I'm telling you, it won't. Tay.
I was not playing footsie with you.
You was playing
Me-
kneesy with me. You was touching my knee under the table with your knee. Yes, you was.
I don't remember doing
It
that
was
before.
Yes, it was before because I hadn't asked you out yet, and I was like, "Oh, okay, what you doing here? Like, what's going on?"
I was like, "What you doing here? Why the heck was I doing that? See what I mean? He had to come get me. Something was wrong with me. He
So
had
wait.
to come get me.
So you was just touching knees
I don't know
for what?
Well,
I don't
somehow we
remember
end
that.
up sitting beside each other.
I do not remember.
I low
that.
key feel like somehow either Chevy orchestrated that seating arrangement or Lord just let it fall.
It was
like
game
that.
night, I think. Right?
It was playing the game. I don't know what we was playing.
I
But-
thought it was after. I thought he asked me out, and then after we had a game night.
No.
I
But
don't
this
know.
was after Chevy planted the seed.
Yes, this is after.
Yeah, and that's all it was, just a little knee touching. I'm like, okay, I don't know what you're doing, but all right.
I think I was just like,
no, actually, I was more like, okay, you doing
No.
this on purpose?
No, I was just like, when you laugh and you. I think it was that. I don't think it was like.
Yeah, but why you doing that to a guy?
I think because
I don't think. Well, I speak. She's just naive, not realizing you're a guy.
Right.
Like you're just
So
in her.
I
don't-
didn't know she was
I don't
naive
think-
like that
I
in the
don't think
moment.
it was like, hey. It was like, oh my gosh, that is funny. It was like that.
But you're doing it to a guy.
Again, I was one
The
of them.
first
I
time
mean, I don't
you-
see the.
The first time you feel that need as a woman, if you don't want the dude to think something, maybe you should not do that no more.
And that's why he had to come and get me. I'm out here doing stuff that signals that don't
I mean,
even
that
know.
to me don't signal I want to date you because I mean you could be sitting by a dude and be like, yo,
And that's how
That's
it was
crazy.
with me, though.
I've done that and I know.
Aaron was like, oh my
if
gosh.
you've done that to people you just kind of sort of know or
Yeah.
like close guys to you.
I do it with anybody.
It
that
don't
was
matter.
Because if it's somebody that's close to you, like, okay, I can understand that. But if it's somebody like me and Tay situation, we didn't really know each other like that. So there, you know,
Yeah,
it could
I
have been something.
I could see myself doing that, unfortunately.
Oh no, man, you can't.
Because,
you can't
but
be doing
now
stuff
that
like
well, you just brought that to my attention that some guys gonna think I'm flirting with them. I
Because
don't need to do
one
that.
time,
I
it
was
an
doing
accident.
a lot.
But if
But-
you, because one time, okay, I get it's an accident. But if it keeps going, now it's like, well, hold on,
I
you
want to
doing
hear
this on
Chevy
purpose
and
now.
AP's point of view really
Oh my
bad.
god, that would be great. I should call them.
I feel like you should see if they see if Chevy on the field.
But the thing was, I don't remember. I remember hitting knees, but I don't remember if it was constant hitting knees.
I ain't saying it was like constant, but it happened more. It
It
happened
happened
multiple
maybe like
times.
3-4 times.
Probably
but
more
I
than that.
remember it was like in situations.
And about the second, third time, I'm like, okay, you doing this on purpose or what the heck you doing?
No, I'm just ditzy. I'm just ditzy.
Cause I'm like, if I'm sitting beside a dude and you know we touch knees on accident, ain't gonna be no more touching after that.
Oh, as women,
That's
we always touch knees. That's one of the different ways when we see something
We
crazy.
don't- Yeah, it
You
doesn't
see that,
bother
girl?
us.
You see that? What is wrong with them?
Right. Like, I could literally sit here
Yeah.
and we be talking and just
Your
like
mic.
this. Oh, I could literally be sitting here
Hmm.
and just be like, girl.
And I need touching naturally.
And we don't feel nothing or think nothing.
Yeah,
It's just-
y'all are women.
That's what
Right,
we're
so
saying.
that's what we're saying.
We talking about the opposite gender
never
though.
really
We don't unless
experienced that,
put it
though.
like this. Unless I like you, you're another girl.
I didn't see you as another girl, but I was just like, you're a person. So and you're
Right,
sitting
but
next beside me.
that's a better. You're just a person.
and you're sitting beside
and you're
me.
beside
So if my
me,
knees
yeah.
hit you, I'm not gonna move and be like, ew, no, I don't care.
I don't care because unless I have an attraction to you, I'm not gonna think. at
So
all.
4-5 times knee touches in, it's still
Nothing.
nothing.
Was it resting?
Yes.
Was it resting on you?
Probably a couple times.
Probably. I
It was
believe
just sitting there.
I believe you, probably, because I'm just chilling.
That's how you know because she doesn't even remember what kind of knee touching that was going on. It was just knees.
But then after the knee so cookout knee touching, he messaged me. I was doing somebody's hair at my mom's house. I was still in college at the time. And he messaged me. I was like, oh my gosh, Risha, Aaron messaged me. And she's like, Aaron who? Aaron, the keyboard player. Because in our mind, Aaron, the keyboard player, was mean. Mean and
In
he
everybody's
wanted,
mind.
And he wanted nothing to do with nothing to do with the Lord. And
yeah.
nothing to do. He just came and played and left. That was Aaron.
Yep.
So I was like, oh my gosh, he messaged me. I was like,
Yeah, I thought it was me.
I was like,
too.
Risha messaged me for me. I'll hang out with him. What's up? So he asked me out, and the rest is history.
And you found out he was nice.
Yeah, very nice. Very
Aaron
very
is
nice.
cool. Aaron
yeah.
is real cool.
Yeah, he just has.
But he over there shaking his head. What is your version of an Aaron? Because obviously,
I've just always
some-
been pretty much. Well, I mean, I won't say exactly the same person, but I still had the same personality.
well, how are we
Y'all
supposed
like
to know?
I was mean. Like I really wasn't mean.
Aaron,
You look
you
very
look mean
mean.
now.
Yeah,
You
you
don't,
look
but
very
we
mean.
know. So I'm not scared of you or intimidated by your look. Your mama look mean, Aaron,
She does,
but she's not at all.
she's not.
And she just called it straight down the middle. And like I love that is my aunt. Okay, that's Aunt Sheila. And I love her at the game nights, and she gonna call it down the middle. But people who don't know her, they think, oh, she's mean. No, she's not. Actually.
So like when I'm in
At
the grocery
all.
store by myself,
She's-
everybody like is smiley and like super nice, and
and
but
they're
when
probably the
I'm-
mean folks.
But when I'm with Aaron, nobody like even
talks
looks my
to
way.
you, yeah, no, because he has a natural mean face.
Nobody even looks my way.
The
They're just
rest
like-
and stink face.
That-
You
it's
funny,
It's not even
though.
stank. It's just
It
Don't
looks
talk to
intimidating.
me.
Yes,
and don't say nothing to nobody I'm with.
yes, I will punch. You look like you hit kids or something. I don't know.
You funny, man.
So I had no clue I was ready for a relationship. I was out here on vibes, and the Lord had to come get this one because I would have been so jacked up. I mean, so jacked up.
Kudos to you, Aaron. You came and got her. She needed you to come and get her.
Y'all seen that since I posted? It says, I don't know why my husband is mad at my attitude. He's been raising me since I was 18. I was like, pretty much.
Look at Aaron.
He's had me since I was 19. So if it's his,
I know y'all can't see Aaron's
It's
face,
my
but he is so expressive right now. He's
if
in
I have
disbelief
attitude,
of
it's his fault. I thought that was hilarious. Like, he's been raising me since I was 19. So
Listen, Listen.
Anyway, I guess it was just like I said, I had just gave my like really got serious about the Lord. So I was like, all right, Lord, well, I'm good. I ain't out here in the streets. I'm ready to settle down. I ain't out here. In
So
the
you
streets.
did know that you were ready. You were ready to give that a shot at least.
I knew I liked her. Well, I liked the way she looked.
Before that, he was gonna leave.
Oh yeah, to go to Texas. I remember that.
You were on the. I won't go bring that part up.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
you
that's a
gonna
whole
leave.
nother part to the story.
That is
too.
but that's the part before Chevy's part.
That was a year before Chevy.
It was a year before Chevy's part. So Aaron was gonna leave to go to Texas because the oil, something about oil.
Work on the oil rig.
Work on the oil rig, and that was very dangerous. And Pastor was like, I don't want him to go, but I'm not gonna tell him he can't go.
Oh my God, my life would have probably been in shatters if Aaron had left. Now to think about, no, for real.
You weren't even here.
But it don't matter. Like when I got, oh my God,
When you got back,
yeah, everything. Before I got back, when I got back,
after I got back,
after I got back.
You're
Oh my
funny.
God, no, for real.
You're exact.
Aaron is
Look.
literally the glue to our group.
I
No,
you
wouldn't
are
go
come,
there.
to, you
I mean,
are
I
come
don't really
together
care what
person.
you think. You literally like when we was having the game nights back in the day, and he would try to go get the toy. Like he been the glue.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't even know. I know my life would be so different had he decided to go on that darn oil rig. I probably
And
wouldn't
Pastor was
been-
like, I really don't want him to go, but I ain't gonna tell him no.
oh my God.
but I'ma pray.
That would have been horrible. Your life would have been different.
I would have,
You been out here
I would have been so jacked up.
jacked.
I
And I
would
would've been more
You know the
jacked
thing
up.
is, I would have had to learn lesson through life, and that's a hard way to
I'm
learn.
trying
Like
to
I would
tell
have had to learn it through life lessons. Like instead
my
of
God.
somebody just showing me and telling me, "Hey, don't go do that," I would be like,
Yeah.
"Well, why not?"
I probably
And
would have
then go
ended up
figure
with
it out.
Yeah. And I probably would have ended up with one of them boys he called a nigger.
Probably. Probably.
Okay.
Anytime Aaron says that word, he ain't
You can't
never
be
wrong. We
with
don't
him.
like it. But he'll be like, now that's a Negro. That's what he was saying.
That's what he would say.
And then they would end up doing some Negro stuff. And I'd be like, dang. And then Aaron's words would come back. Negro. Negro. And you can't unsee the Negro
You don't
now.
really like, yeah.
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 Gosh.
So
Whew.
it was Pastor Prayer, cookout, knee touching.
You ain't even telling the point of that. She prayed I wouldn't go, and then she
She
prayed
prayed, God give him a wife.
give him a wife.
Then he started
Oh, yeah.
thinking
So
about a
you could
wife.
stay.
Yeah.
Well, no, not necessarily, because even then I was still out. I
I
was
thought you said
still
God,
out in the street.
I'm ready to settle down. I thought
Not when
that's-
Pastor
No,
prayed.
that was a year before.
It was a year before. So a year before I was about to leave, and she started praying like, "Lord, keep him here, send him a wife." And so I was still doing whatever I had actually went to DC for a little while, and so I came back, and I don't know how long it was, but I started taking them for real and serious, and I started like really taking it real serious. And then I saw her, and it was like he opened my eyes, like, "Hey, look at her."
Because we've been in
so-
the same church for years.
Yeah, and I never looked at her.
Like, we've been in the same church for
Why you say it
years.
like that? I
I
ain't never looked
didn't.
at her.
She was younger than me. Like
A
way
year?
younger. Than,
Oh,
she
no,
was
no,
she
we're-
was
You're right.
a teenager. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I won't ever looking at her.
Mhm.
But somehow once she hit the 19, Lord was like, she's ready. So I said, okay.
Because I was ready, but not ready. Like, I didn't know I was ready.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
surviving off vibes.
So if someone is wanting to be in a relationship, how do you think people know they're ready? Like, what is a good indicator that you might just be ready for a relationship? Like, y'all have been in this for a while now. If have you ever looked at a friend
Yes.
and been like, I
Yes.
know they're not.
Yes.
1 second. Give your version, because they got two different versions of what happened, sort of, on how what you said to
Just
what
the
made you
part
think-
you played in it.
the part you played in putting Aaron and Tay together. Like, what did you say to Tay?
I can't remember.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. I can't remember.
What made you even say anything?
I don't know. I honestly think I was joking, but then I turned serious.
Exactly.
I don't remember.
I remember her being
Refresh her memory, Tasia.
Where we were at Miss Lewis' house, but I can't remember the conversation.
Okay, so you don't even know how y'all even got on the subject.
No, I don't remember.
Tell her what you remember,
Wow.
Tay.
Well, I remember.
Dang.
Hey, I remember Chevy. Well, we was at. Like, I agree with you. We was at Sister Lewis' house, and Aaron had walked in, and he spoke to everybody, but he kept going because he was going with AP, and you was just like, oh man, we need to. Aaron need to be in a relationship. Maybe he need a wife or something. He need a girlfriend or something. And then you start trying to look around, like, what about Shanti? I remember vividly you said Shanti, and we was like, nah, we don't know if Shanti ready. And then he was like, well, what about you, Tay? I was like, well, he probably not looking my way.
And then what?
And then we dropped it. I don't remember ever talking about it again.
So what's Aaron's version?
Aaron wasn't there for that part. But then he said that y'all invited him to like a game night at your house,
Yes, okay.
and we
Yeah.
were and we were touching knees.
This all sounds familiar.
It
I'm
does.
pretty sure they didn't tell you about. So they because they knees touched. I guess it put sparks. But Tay was saying that you dropped that seed.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She's right. Now, I did do that. I do not remember the conversation, but I do remember trying to hook Aaron up with some people because I even remember they was like, no, Nay and Risha are his cousins.
That's exactly what I
That's
said.
Yep.
I do remember that day, and I don't know, like, yes, we were sitting around. It was like a cookout or something.
Yes.
And I remember that. Yes. And I was trying to hook him up, and then I said, yep, Tay. Tay was my final one.
she was the final choice.
No, yes. We remember.
Yeah, she was so. Yeah, you gave the exact same version she did because she was just like she dropped that seed, and then how long after Tay?
He messaged me. Wait, no. We went to a game night
They
first.
went. Okay, so they went to the game night. It was at your house, and did you orchestrate? Aaron was not sure whether or not you orchestrated him and Tay sitting together,
Because we end up sitting
if
beside
it
each other.
just ended up that way.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't even remember the game night.
I do remember the game. I kind of remember the game night.
I remember we were there. I just don't remember nothing about nothing.
Exactly, yeah. But I vividly remember that day at Miss Lewis' house.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, I could not be of that much help. But now Tay is right. That seed was planted
Right there.
during that time.
Mhm.
God is the perfect orchestrator because when I tell you that planted enough, it was just enough to get her to at least consider it so that when they knees touched at the game. When the knees touched at the game night, the seed was already there.
Yes.
Okay, so with Aaron, he feels as that sparked the thing with the knees touch.
Yes, because
He said that's what led him to messaging her.
Oh wow!
I'm just thinking we just laugh. I'm laughing and I'm just touching his knees because I'm laughing. Like I'm not trying to be flirtatious. I'm just like, oh my gosh, something is funny. And he said, oh my gosh, this girl keep touching my knee.
I cannot. Okay, well, hey.
Hey, that it was doing something for him.
It-
Okay,
it did.
Hey, the knee was doing something. Well, hey.
So yeah, he thought she was trying to throw signals. So
And not long after that, I want to say maybe a week, if that.
maybe a week later,
He messaged me.
That's how it all got started. So yeah, so yeah, that's what we needed from you. We needed your version. We probably gonna
I
put
told
this
y'all.
on the cast. I put you on speaker so people could hear what you were saying. But yeah, all right, appreciate you. All right.
See ya.
That was my bestie Chevy, y'all, giving her version of the story.
It lines up. It lines up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, she
We
said
all
almost
have a
verbatim what you were saying.
we all have the same recollection. We don't remember every conversation, but we pretty much have a same overall view of what happened.
If we had the daggone game night before or after.
I should have. It's okay though. But she remembers. She don't remember if it was on purpose that we sat beside each other or it was just by coincidence. But she does remember the game night and us being there. I remember too. I remember this is another thing. This is what Chevy did. Chevy has been a vital part of this, us getting together and staying together. Because me and Aaron were talking at the time, and
She was the midwife.
right, me and Aaron were talking at the time. currently we're dating basically. And so I was at Chevy house again because again we were always AP was AP at the time. AP was YP at the time, so we was always at the youth pastor house. So we went there after church.
AP is her husband.
AP is Chevy's
husband, yeah.
which is her brother. So
Yes.
I know family tree. Get it all together. Write it down if you need to.
Chevy's married to my brother.
Yes.
Who is the youth pastor who
was
the youth pastor, but then became assistant pastor of our church. There you have
call
it.
him AP.
Yes.
So when I say AP, that's what I'm talking about. AP was YP.
Is a abbreviation of assistant pastor.
Correct. Because ain't nobody gonna be like assistant pastor Paris all the time or McCray.
We do call him AP.
So anyway, I know we got off track. Come on, y'all. So Chevy asked, they was at the house and the store is like right down the road. It's not far at all. So Chevy asked me, she's like, I want you to ask him to go to the store for you. I was like, okay, why? She's like,
y'all were dating then, though.
We were dating.
I
said,
remember this.
She said, I want to see if this man will get up out because we were comfortable.
We
had just ate Sunday dinner, comfortable, chilling, and relaxing.
About sleep almost.
One was sleep.
Yeah.
One was sleep. Somebody else who is no longer in the group was sleep, but we still love him from a distance.
That was hilarious.
I'm trying to figure out who the somebody.
You don't know him. You don't know him.
Yeah, I don't think you ever met
You don't know him. But yes, we were all resting, and Chevy called me in the back because
I thought I was there because I remember
you weren't there at this point.
So this is another time.
You just know the stories because we tell them to you.
Yeah, you
and you be living it with us. That's all. So the living room is right there, and then you got to go through a hallway into the back area. So that's where she called me at, to the back. But it's not uncommon for girls to go do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was chilling, sleep. Well, not really, but resting. She called me back and said, I need you to ask him to get up and go to the store for you and grab you
games
something.
with me.
No, it's not.
She
games.
said,
it's literally we just trying to see if you husband material.
Yeah, and she said, I just want to see if this man will get up and
from his rested state
and go to the store for you. I want to see if he'll get up for you. So I went up there. I was like, okay. I was like, well. Okay. And then I asked him, I was like, Aaron, can you go get such and such from the store for me? It was like a snack or something sweet probably. I don't remember exactly what I asked him to get him, but I asked him to get it. He was like, yeah, sure. And the other one, he was just like, all right, I guess we're getting up. Because it was three of them, AP, Aaron, and the other one. And he's like, all right. They had to wake him up because he was sleep. He was sleep. And I was like, sure. So he went to the store. And he got it. I did not know what Chevy was doing at the time. Cause she had been in the game for almost 10 years at the time.
Yeah, I think she was at 9.
I don't know.
Was it 9?
Maybe about 9. Because we got.
Where are they at now?
They're 19.
20?
They'll be 20 this year.
Okay, then they was at 9.
They was at 9 years of being married. So I had no clue what she was doing, but she knew what she was doing, and look at us now. So that was another thing that she had, was in part of.
Had orchestrated.
Correct.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know if it's a feeling or
an action.
I mean, honestly, I feel like you may think you're ready, but I don't think you're going to know until you actually get with somebody, because there may be past issues you had with people and you don't know how you're going to react to, let's say somebody said a certain phrase to you, and now all of a sudden you think that because anybody says that phrase, that means they're going to be the old person.
So have you ever looked at someone and been like, you're definitely not ready?
Yes.
Have you ever looked at me and said that?
Yes.
Aaron?
You or anybody?
Me.
Oh yeah. But
you think I'm ready now?
I mean, unless the Lord show you, I can't say.
I think you're more ready now than you were when I said no. You're breaking a lot of walls down.
I agree.
You're breaking a lot of walls.
I agree with Aaron. Nope, not ready.
I just
at all.
I don't think it's as far as you think it is.
I don't think so either. But I know more people, I think, who are not ready for marriage than who actually are. Just by, I guess, And I'm not saying you, because I don't think you're selfish at all. So this is one thing that is not you.
I think I'm not ready because I don't want to be.
That's exactly what I think
That's
it is.
That's it. Like,
Yes.
if I know for a fact, when I tell you, the things that I do and the way I line up things, I feel like I was born to be a wife. I just don't want to.
I don't think you want to. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So when I say this,
and I think that's what makes me not ready. So
yeah, a lot of people are selfish, and they don't realize they're selfish.
I think I don't want to be ready because I'm not selfish.
Yeah, I can see that.
You I don't want to say afraid, but you're cautious to not give too much.
Absolutely.
But she would if she got into a marriage.
Right. And then
that
that's
could be
what I say. I don't
dangerous.
want to be that giver and then end up being like, wait a minute, you ain't gave me nothing in 2 years. And I've been giving to you for 4.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when did you stop? Like, I'm the one that'll look around and then be like, wait a minute.
You don't want to be a slave in your marriage.
There you have it.
Mhm.
There you have it. Because I'm a giving
Nobody should
person
be.
by nature. Yeah. So I'd have to marry another giver in order to be ready. I think if another giver came along.
Y'all just out giving each other.
Come on here. It's a competition, So I think I'd be okay with that. But like you said, that cautiousness, I guess you could say fear, if I'm being honest, is like, I don't want to ever do that again. That wasn't fun. So, yeah. So does that mean I'm not ready or that I'm...
You're choosing not to be ready. But
so what is
people who
that?
I'm talking
So that's
about,
not ready. Because if the opportunity
No, yeah.
presented itself in the right
But
way,
it is-
I'd be ready. But so what do you call that? I'm not willing. There you have it.
You're not willing.
I'm not willing. Because I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Just not willing.
Mm-hmm.
Not willing to do that.
Most people, I think, aren't really ready for marriage. Are like extremely selfish people who don't know they're selfish, and the people who are too ready.
And those are the people they're like, oh, I'm ready for a relationship.
And that's the problem.
I
I think
can't
you're
wait.
too ready.
Yeah, because they don't understand
Yeah,
what it's going to
that's
take
a red
and
flag
as much
for
as they're
me.
going to have to give.
That's a red flag for me. I just be like, you're ready for dying to your flesh all the time.
No, seriously. Like, when you don't know what it takes, you're gun-ho.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, let's do this. But when you know that, okay, I'm going to have to, like, some people like, I ain't changing my life. I ain't compromising nothing. Then you ain't ready for a
And
relationship.
that is a problem.
So that's all it is.
That's all it is.
It's changing everything.
don't-
It's compromising.
I
It's
don't want to speak nothing on nobody or nobody's
not
relationship.
everything, but
Well, what I'm saying is I don't want to speak nothing on anybody else's relationship. So I'm not going to say this happens in every relationship. But almost every relationship I've seen people in, at some point in marriage, there's some point that it's like, was we really supposed to do this?
exactly.
Like, you question at some point. 'Cause it's like, what in the world is
What's
going on?
going on? Yeah.
And, that's why you can't always you got to rely on the commitment you made sometimes.
You know,
It's just what it is. Like, sometimes it's going to be so hard every now and then for whatever the reason, whether it be the man or the woman, where it's like, okay, oh, I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it.
But give me a minute.
But daggone it, if I could get out. It happens like that sometimes.
Yeah.
So that's why, like,
I'm driving the food line.
You can have all the feelings all you want, but
Yeah.
it's got to be more than just a feeling.
one scripture
The commitment.
I
It's
would
got to be a commitment
because
too.
we use this as in our relationship with the Lord, and I love the scripture, and the Holy Spirit brought it back to me recently. I believe it was yesterday, and the scripture I believe it's in Romans. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me. Being steadfast, unmovable, always abounding
Come
in
on.
the works of the Lord, that you may know that your labor is not in vain. That should be used heavily in your marriage. Heavily, because listen, our
Steadfast,
problem a lot of
unmovable.
times in relationships, when one person isn't doing it, the other person naturally wants to stop. Oh, you're not doing right by me, I'm not going to do right by you. Petty for petty, or
Ooh.
tit for tat. And that's not what the word says. Even if Aaron is not doing what he is called to do as a husband, he will not answer for me in judgment. Why
on
did
here.
Tay, why did you not do this for him? You're his wife. Well,
He ain't do it.
he's not gonna care about none of that. He's
None
not
of
gonna be
it.
like, oh, I don't know.
Supposed to work out your own.
You have to be always abounding in your work of the Lord. that you may know that your labor is not in vain. So me, I am called to be his wife regardless if he is being a husband. He is called to be my husband regardless if I'm being a wife. That is a hard pill for human beings to swallow.
It is.
It was hard for me. I'm still, it's the pill right here. If you want to see it, it's right there. It's hard sometimes, okay? It's difficult to do that.
Yeah, sometimes you think you swallow the pill and all of a sudden
It come right back up. You know what I'm saying? So I do give grace because I understand how difficult it can be, but I do think over the years it does get easier.
Yeah,
it's
because
easier now
you
than it
realize
was
over time when somebody sticks it out that this too shall pass.
Correct.
You're just like, okay, we've been here before, where
gosh.
it's just you just get on my nerves so bad that, but I'm gonna give you a minute. You're gonna give me a minute.
Aaron,
and we gonna come
Aaron
right
likes
back
to call
love.
me a prisoner of the moment because when I tell you, I get extremely dramatic. Oh my God, this is
You're gonna leave me.
This is it. This just must be what tops it over. This is just, we're done. We're never gonna get past this. And it was like, this is a moment. We'll be fine. I don't like you right now, and you don't like me, but I'll like you later. But I always love you. And I was just like,
that's good.
no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't love me.
You hate me.
Ah.
Hate me. You're leaving me right now. You're packing you see him packing his stuff while he's sitting
In
there,
my
right?
mind,
He done packed.
it's over. It's not like that. Don't be a prisoner of the moment.
So Aaron is steadfast and unmovable,
uh-huh.
and you kind of just.
I am.
No, I'm joking.
Aaron is more steadfast when it comes to marriage than me. I'm a little bit more like,
Yeah.
what's
Abandon
happening?
ship.
Yeah, not leave him, but I just be like, what's happening? This shouldn't be. Like, I was the one to be like, it can't be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard. I was definitely that
Yes, it
person.
should.
And it's like, yes, it should. Because you know what? You got to learn to die to your flesh. And you got a lot of flesh going on, Tay. So, yeah.
Aaron is weak, y'all.
I just think about a moment in the beginning when we was together and we was tight at each other for something. I don't know why. And Tay was trying her best to hold it in. And she was washing dishes. And I think it was either a dish that was left in the room or something. And I was like, you missed this one. And she straight crashed out. I said, you been when I tell you
that.
the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, because
Oh, that was
I
hilarious.
cleaned the whole kitchen down. I mean, down. Like, cleaned it. And I did leave one thing in the sink because I just used it. I was like, I'm going to get to it in a second. He walks in the kitchen. You left a dish.
I feel like she slammed something down. Or
I
something.
definitely did. And I walked out. I took a walk.
I was laughing in the moment, but looking back, that was hilarious.
like so stupid.
I
walked
I'm
out.
in the moment. I'm like, all I said was you missed the dish. I thought I was helping you. What the heck is your problem? She crashed out, left out. I was like, okay, well, I don't know what the heck you want me to do.
I did.
I
I
remember y'all
left.
telling us about that.
I definitely left. I
Folks
was
don't
like-
be ready for stuff like that. Like,
And in
marriage
my
don't be
mind,
hard.
I cleaned the whole kitchen. What are you talking about? A darn dish.
But every relationship, like if you're really close to somebody, you're gonna disagree on something. The only difference in marriage is you can't just go home because your home is the same home as the person you mad at.
Yeah.
So that agitates a person more when they don't want to be around you, but they have no choice but to be around you to some degree. And so that makes it worse. But in all actuality, you have issues with every deep relationship. It is what it is.
Everyone.
You're two different people. You're gonna disagree on some things. It's just that it's magnified in marriage because you're in closer proximity and you cannot move. You can't get out. If you leave out for 2-3 days, there's a problem.
That part.
I put my phone on airplane mode one time. Oh man. Oh, he was livid. You
Yeah,
remember
because
that?
she was being petty. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I remember that. I
I
was hot.
Oh.
Well, I don't know what the heck going on. You could have gotten an accident or something. I don't know what's going on. I was tight that day. I remember that.
Like he was a livid. Like I know you did not put your. And
I'm
then,
mad at you, but I still care.
And then back in those days, we hadn't came out with the you can't track them, so he knew where I was. I don't remember if you were calling people or what. I don't remember. I just remember.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I'm pretty sure you did too. Yeah. But on the spiritual aspect of marriage, you have to be ready for the spiritual. Like, enemy hate. God loves marriage. The enemy naturally hates it. So he doesn't want you together. He's going to throw everything he can. He's going to put thoughts in your brain. And if you constantly receive those thoughts and you accept them, you're going to start looking at your mate through his eyes. So you're not going to see him or her how God sees them, how as a helpmate, as they should be, but you're going to start seeing that person as your enemy, because that's what the enemy wants you to see them, and you could destroy your own house just by doing things like that.
So would it be safe to say, from based on y'all's experience, it's best to let it happen naturally?
Well, you always want to let it happen naturally, but you do want to date. Like I've heard one of y'all say it before, date with a purpose.
Chyna.
Yeah, like you do want to, like, okay, if you know you ain't trying to get married and you're a Christian, why are you dating? And there's people, I ain't gonna name names, that would just be talking to random guys, and I'm like, bro, you wasting time with this dude, because first of all, I know what he want, and all you doing is just leaving that door cracked for him,
filling space. So
honestly, you're messing with both of y'all, because with him, he think eventually he gonna get in there. You not, and so it's just you playing with him. You know,
y'all
what I'm
playing
saying?
with each other, because neither one of y'all gonna get out of it what y'all want.
Well, he still think he gonna get out of it what he want.
Not anymore. He don't.
But the people I'm talking about, I know that they not gonna get out of what they want, so they just playing around with them. But then when they still stay on them when you trying to leave them, it's like, well, what do you think was gonna happen? Like, you egged them on all this time. You think they not gonna still try even when you say you don't want to mess with them no more? No, dude, still be hovering. They might not press you too much, but they still around.
They still there.
They still around.
Hey, girl.
They watching.
How you doing?
They waiting. I don't know if it should come naturally, but I agree. Date with the purpose. Get a relationship with the purpose. I mean, there's no need.
And the minute you say that this ain't gonna work,
just leave.
Leave, because it ain't no point.
Leave. And I also would say, men and women, just listen to. I would say you should have a good circle around you, somebody to confide in, somebody you could actually talk to about this person. In some way, shape, or form, you need somebody, a little bit of guidance, just a little bit.
So would y'all say someone who hasn't had any long-term friendships would be ready for a relationship?
You ain't had none?
None. No long-term friendships. Would they be?
How long is your longest friendship?
They don't really have any long-term friendships.
So
Nothing over 2 years.
They're loners.
Well, my next question would be, okay, well, do you have siblings? Are you close to your
sibling? Yeah, are you close to family?
Brothers, mother,
are you close
cousins?
to somebody?
Because, like, if you just out here all by yourself, yes,
so what
that's
if they
a problem.
have siblings, but they're not close to anybody? They're not close to parents.
No,
that's
not
a problem.
Ready. You're not ready.
That's a problem. Something ain't right.
You don't. No,
because how you not have nobody?
Well, they have people. They love their family. You ever heard somebody say,
yeah,
"I love them,"
just not
but
close.
you don't get along?
Yeah, that's a problem. Because there's a common denominator in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Aaron,
go ahead, tell the truth.
You were a loner
until I got with Christ.
Hold on, but you and CJ have been friends for a long time, though. I mean,
well, that is true.
Yeah, you may.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's what I would think.
When
by
she
looking
say loner,
I'm
she
on the
talking about like how I was with my blood family a lot.
Right,
like,
but you still had long-term friendships.
That is true.
Yeah, but he wasn't a great friend.
Oh no, I was trash back.
He
in the
was
day.
not a good
but
friend.
They maintained the friendship.
They might know it now. Sorry guys.
But they maintained the friendship.
Not the whole time. It was only a space where I was kind of
a bad friend.
That I was like, forget everybody in the world.
Mm-hmm.
There was a year or two where I was like, forget everybody in the world. But it is what it is. The Lord brought me out.
But I still feel. Well, I personally, from what I saw, still saw y'all still being friends.
Oh yeah, like
because mean, you could go through that in a marriage where you just like forget everybody. I don't really want, but you're still like you.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, okay.
No,
okay.
I was a little bit.
He was not a good friend.
I was out there for a couple years. I don't know what
I
happened.
tried to save
me.
it.
I don't know what happened.
It's
to
all
me.
right. He
but
had
like
friends,
before
but this
that,
wasn't a good
it
one.
was like, and when I was like 20 something, and they'll probably tell you there was a time where it was like a little bit of a distance. It won't like all the way there for a little bit. But yeah, before all of that, I mean, we was hanging out since we was what 10,
Yeah, I was
10,
gonna say that
9,
was,
something like that.
right up until you was 20 something.
Yeah, and then whatever I was going through at that little moment, but then
You were transitioning over into God delivering you.
I was transitioning to almost the
To
grave.
hell.
To be honest.
But that was
hell.
sometimes what we think looks like a certain way was basically God drawing you in. I think
That is true. He makes all things work
Maybe.
together.
because after that you didn't want to go back into everything else.
That is true.
You transitioned into something greater.
Maybe.
But yeah, so so basically, you're ready. Never.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you're ready once you
When
get,
you're in it.
once you get through that first hurdle, and it's like, okay, we can make it. Then oh yeah, okay, I'm good. Because honestly, if we're gonna really be honest, nobody's ever gonna really be ready because you
Nobody's
don't
ever
know
gonna be
what
ready.
it is until you get in.
That's what I was saying from what I was listening to and everything.
You
My
don't know when
conclusion
you're
is nobody's ever ready. You don't know what you're getting ready for. It's not like you
True.
can train for a marathon.
I don't think you would be ready, but I think you can be prepared. So I think
Yes,
there
great
are people
point.
that
Great
are
point.
prepared, whether they realize it or not. I think there are people that are prepared. They're just, you can't be ready. You don't know what the heck you about
And
to
most
get
people
into.
who are really prepared don't know they're prepared.
Exactly.
They
Yeah,
don't
I
know
don't
they're
think
prepared.
people know that. Like, you're prepared, Sheena. But
I believe that.
you're not ready.
I'm still karate chopping.
But like
Nico's
you're
in
on the
throat.
opposite. It ain't like, well, I think I'm ready. You're like, you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, if they feel like they ready, they really ain't ready. But they might be prepared.
I have a client. She's like, "Baby, you is not ready. Take it from me." She's young
I
too.
was about
I'm
to say a
like,
lot of people
you
like,
are not ready.
not
Please
ready but
stop saying
prepared. You're not
she ain't
prepared
ready
to
nor
take care of
prepared.
another human being.
She not ready nor prepared. I just be like,
But
"Baby."
they are the ones that want it so bad.
badly. I just be like, no.
And
baby.
as a matter of fact, a lot of women and men that I know
Mhm.
that are actually good people
Mhm.
that are prepared
Mhm.
aren't willing. Like that is becoming a trend now that I think about it. Like
Yes.
it literally just hit me right then because I can
Yes.
think of at least 2 or 3 more friends. And the people that I be like, you just uncommitted. You everywhere. You all over the place. I want to be married. For
Mm-mm.
what?
You need to. Marriage requires you to sit your tail down somewhere. Sometimes
That part. And I think that us as prepared people for a prepared time such as this are looking at the candidates.
Mhm. Oh, we
And
feel
are
bad for
just
y'all.
and what we are doing is excusing ourselves from this table
Mhm.
because we are looking and saying, "Ain't no way I'm doing anything with y'all.
I think
I don't even want to be at this table.
and
I don't want none."
And people who are genuinely happy oftentimes don't talk about it. Like people who are good in their marriages and relationships, you're not going to hear much about it because the people don't want to listen for real. They don't want to know what
most people
don't want to hear the give and take. You know what I'm saying? You got to give a lot of stuff. And I think women and men should get under someone who has and be willing to listen and absorb from that person who has been through a successful marriage.
Absolutely.
And you'll learn a lot. You're not going to be ready, but you'll be prepared.
Yeah.
You'll actually know some stuff.
I'm prepared
Or
for
somebody who's been in a marriage and knows the not to do's and what not to look for and what to look for. I mean, what to look for. That's what I meant to say.
I like the beginning of relationships. I like
Everybody does.
Yeah. And I literally, if I was not saved and wasn't committed to God, I would literally be a serial dater. And the minute you decide that you want commitment,
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of there, buddy.
I actually like this portion of our marriage. We were poor in the beginning. Very broke.
Shoot, in the beginning, we had a couple moments there. midway through,
Very broke.
right before Harmony.
Very. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was poor too. We had a baby.
And
girl
probably,
come.
honestly, that was probably the worst time
Yeah.
in our
yeah.
marriage.
And it's crazy because we had just came from a hilltop. Like we started vacationing again and like really having a good time before Harmony came, and then
Yeah, we were doing good in
we
life.
were doing great, and
and then it was like a cliff. I
said,
I
oh,
didn't want to go
man.
too deep, but my God.
So it was like making my way down. Bloop.
I
Like,
mean,
you just
we
fell
were
off.
frolicking through the field off of a cliff.
it was like the moment she got pregnant.
Yeah, maybe like a couple months later, because
It
we
was
found out in June. Found out in June, and after, yeah, you're right. After a week after, maybe two.
I don't know, bro. That was rough for a good.
That's the noise it made.
I don't know. It was rough for a little bit there. That
Tumble,
was the
tumble,
hardest
tumble,
time
tumble,
in our
tumble.
marriage by far.
Very, very difficult.
It was a struggle.
Oh man, we could tell y'all some stories, but we not
My
letting y'all in our
God.
business like that because y'all gonna judge us.
For real. Y'all be looking at both of us crazy.
Crazy.
Honestly, they
We're
might come
not.
to the point where they be like, you know what, they deserve each other. But that's the stuff stuff
now-
happens in marriage sometimes. And now we ain't talking about abuse. I ain't never beat up. So we ain't talking about that. But there are times where it's just a
Complications.
struggle.
ain't
You know
never
what I'm saying?
cheated
It's
either.
yeah,
Like, when
no,
people,
never
like,
cheated. And she didn't
Because I'm
either.
crazy,
So
Crazy.
and so was he.
This is also true. So they don't cheat because they both crazy.
Could be certified insane. We was watching. I'll tell you, we were watching a movie yesterday,
They could
and
collect a
somebody was
check.
like, "How do we bury a body?" I was like, "Well, that's not how you do it. If you're gonna bury, you're actually gonna."
Don't be telling our secrets.
Oh, sorry. And then I asked Aaron. I literally laid it out how I would do it, and Aaron I was like, "Well, Aaron, how would you bury a body?" He's like,
Yeah. And
I
he
don't
probably
know.
critiqued and helped you get your
"No."
plan.
He was
together.
just like, "I don't know."
He said he didn't know. Aaron don't know. Okay.
"I'm the one that's gonna bury a body."
No,
If-
we
God
tag.
forbid.
We already been over this.
We're not gonna tell him.
We are, but I'm just saying we
Okay.
don't bury nothing. What you doing? Not that we'll ever have to.
Never
we
have
won't.
to. But we're just saying we went through regular emotional, like button heads, financial, like, you know, really aggressive
Back
stuff.
against the
It was
wall.
Children, Harmony,
Yeah,
the
Harmony.
hospital and all that stuff with her.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it was, we went.
She
into
was
a whole
born
bunch.
premature, so it was a
Mhm.
lot of struggles. And she was 1 pound.
Yeah.
She was very early,
Very early.
so it was a lot.
It was a lot.
Yeah. We would even go in there and visit her.
Mm.
So we even she
Chevy
had the
had came
tiniest
one
diaper
time
ever.
to the house just to visit me, and she was like, "Do you?" I don't remember what I was wearing. I guess I looked at her. She was like, "Do you need a muumuu or nightgown or something? You all right?" I don't remember.
Sound
My
like Chevy.
T-shirt was busted or what. She was like, "You need
Need
something
something you can
free,
put on?"
you know, something nice you can put on."
Yeah, we went through it for a little bit there. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh yeah,
But
I was
God.
like down bad mentally. But thank
Shoot,
you,
both
Lord.
of us was.
Thank you, Lord. That's what I'm saying. And see it through. And a lot of times, once you get in your marriage and stuff like that, just try to see it through.
And not
See
saying
it
you're
through.
gonna have to go through even some of the stuff we went through.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Everybody doesn't.
you gotta understand you're gonna have your own stuff that you go through.
That
Correct.
part.
Like there's gonna be something. So yeah, and honestly it's worth it.
It
It is worth it.
You got. I
You-
think
you
that
just gotta know what you're getting into.
you got to make sure you like them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true, but you know, people change. and
Well, I'm saying
you
like
got
in
to
the
adapt.
beginning. In the
Well,
beginning.
yeah, you gotta like them in the beginning.
Right. But I know people.
In the beginning,
I know
in the
people
beginning.
that compromise and didn't like their person. Like I've
What
heard
the heck they get with them for?
it's so many, especially
Status.
women, unfortunately.
yeah, because
Women
you
do
look
that
for
more.
security.
Yeah.
You're looking for security.
Yeah, so they'll marry him.
Have
for
you seen this
security,
economy?
And then
I
it's
ain't
just
mad at
like,
y'all.
so in that case, anything that he do, you know, you're gonna be like, I'm done. You ain't even like him.
Yeah.
You ain't even like him. So, yeah, that part. You gotta at least, you know, like him.
You gotta like them.
But anyway, this was a good conversation.
It was.
I enjoyed this. This turned into learning How crazy Aaron and Tay.
How
Not
did
really,
this
not-
episode turn into us?
It was good though. It was good. I feel like we got marriage counseling today, and understanding. So I liked it.
It was
I
good.
liked it.
It was very
And we
good.
heard from Aaron more, I think, on this one than we have in a while. And they always want Aaron to talk. So y'all got a lot of Aaron today.
Exactly.
Don't complain. No, don't put nothing in the comments.
He's
Certain
speaking up
people
for us
that
guys.
will remain nameless. But whatever.
I'm sure you got folks that be telling you that. I know it's some folks out there that probably tired of me
No,
Probably.
they
because I
like
be
you.
opposing y'all a lot.
In order for Aaron,
Some women might be like, ugh, Aaron, but
most people like Aaron though.
and
And
you
they
might
be
have a
like,
lot of
yeah.
male listeners.
That part. That's what it is. I haven't seen one woman be like, Aaron need to talk more.
Yeah, I
ain't
haven't seen
one.
that.
It would just be the guys.
Well,
like,
yeah, it's a female podcast.
It's
So
crazy,
if a
but we
guy
attract
listen-
males.
Well,
You know why? Because we're not none of those women who be like, men suck and stay
that's
away
true.
from them.
Yeah. Now I don't think men are terrible. I just think that when I look at the pool of the choices, because the ones that's in relationships, I think y'all go ahead, y'all doing good, or maybe just the ones I see.
Mm-hmm.
It always be something heavy missing. And lately it be God. They be like, I don't want nothing to do with God. And that has happened to me how many times now?
I don't know,
God.
but like that's just don't even come this way.
At all.
If you don't want him,
At all.
you don't want us.
Yeah. And it's difficult because it's just like, but I'm not compromising that.
Period.
So, but
there's
that,
some guys out here, Shannon. They'll come
sure.
your way.
It's the guy
sure.
out here. We just need one. He has to be fun though, man. He has to be fun.
Yeah.
Please be fun. We want to have a good time. Don't be a stick in the mud.
Yeah, man, we be doing stuff.
We
for
be
real.
doing stuff.
we do a lot of stuff.
We be doing stuff.
We travel, we do things, and we don't post all the time either. So y'all know when we gone and when we
It's
get
crazy
back.
because I literally I think I was talking to Aaron. I think I was like, man, I've traveled every quarter this year, and nobody wouldn't probably know.
They would not even.
They would
know.
not
I think
even
they would
know.
know twice.
They probably would know twice. But
That's 'cause you
Facebook,
put it on TikTok.
But we
Facebook
actually
would never
be-
know.
Facebook never knows. I didn't post anything on Facebook,
Yeah.
and I've been quite a few places this year, and they'll never know.
Yeah. We travel a lot. We do a lot of things, but I think that we're so busy enjoying it and being in the moment.
I am a in the moment person.
because we're actually happy.
I'm an in
The
the
funny
moment
thing
person.
is, I be videoing too.
Oh, he has a lot of videos.
I just don't ever post.
never
it.
posted
Ever.
because I feel like it's my memories, and
Yeah,
I want to
we
look
just
back
in the
at 'em.
moment.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been a couple places, guys. You just didn't know.
We was right down from gators in the
Yeah.
water,
Mhm.
being daring, but
Mhm.
y'all
Yeah.
wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Had a giant fish, probably the same size as me, just go under.
Oh, that was so nice though. That was
That's
funny.
your wife,
Mari ruined it for us.
when
I wish.
she
Now that thing, if that was
crashed
recorded,
out.
if that was recorded, I wouldn't even mind.
Mari's
That'd be
my
okay.
daughter.
At least let them know what it is.
Mari's my
Y'all
daughter.
just having
we went to
inside
Florida for a
conversation.
family vacation, and we went to Blue Springs, one of the springs.
there were actually alligators out there, y'all.
and
real ones.
We went to go swim in the spring.
We went
the
swimming in
natural
there anyway.
spring, and it was beautiful. But when I
It
tell
was
you
gorgeous.
those kids crashed
But
out,
you could see through the water.
Harmony
and
crying.
Fish, like
It was very big.
this, almost my
very
size.
big.
He just
They was like,
casually-
he's swimming under your butt, Tay. I clenched them cheeks so fast. don't.
and they didn't do anything
Don't
to us.
But Mari crashed out.
My
Royal
daughter
crashed out. Harmony crashed
Literally
out.
watched. Have y'all seen? If anybody's seen the first old Jumanji,
Yes.
when the gator goes by the cop and he watches it go by and then completely starts
I know what you're talking about.
screaming, hollering, and crashing out, that's what Mari looked like.
Yeah, it was really bad. Get me out of this water. Get me out of this water. Like, you're going to make us all float away. Like,
Yeah, by the way, we were all attached,
yeah.
holding
we were all
on to
attached.
each other. And she just stopped holding and was
Panic.
paddling for
They
dear
were
life.
on the what's the little things called?
Tubes,
Tubes,
the
yeah.
inflatable tubes. At least 4 of us can swim. You're not gonna. My mom, who has took swimming classes to survive but not to swim, she was panicking too. I was like, Mom, if anything, you could at least float to safety. Like, you'll be fine.
And I mean,
But my mom,
they weren't interested
my
in
mom's
us.
panic. Nobody really probably would know she's panicked because it's a stern, serious panic. It's just like, Tay, get me out this water. But that's equivalent to, oh my gosh, get me out this water, I'm freaking out. But hers is just like, okay, Tay, get me out this water. Grab my tube, Tay. Grab my tube.
Your knees crashed out too, and jumped.
But
Real
hers,
hard.
hers crash out was low key valid because
Oh
first of
my
all,
God.
first of all, she got in the tube first without any adult help. She got in the tube first
And started floating
and
away.
started to float away. So in her mind, she gone, ain't coming back.
Well, but 3 feet away.
Well, nothing but 3 feet away. But in her mind, they done came and got me. It's over for me. I don't know who's coming in. We just said, come, just all you gotta do is like literally motion yourself back, and it'll do it.
And it's a spring. It's
The
not
biggest
a
thing about water is staying calm.
Yeah.
That is the biggest thing about water.
There was no calm. Once we got,
we look horrible as a unit.
I wish to this day that was recorded because as soon as we got to get off of it, my niece drops.
into the water.
Into the water.
Why? I mean, she's in the tube floating, and all of a
Finally
sudden
calm
we're
down.
getting to the stairs,
And we just asked a
and
young
she's
man.
just like,
As soon as I say, "Sir, can you just pull us closer to the thing?" He was like, "Yeah, sure." Kerplop.
into the water. She
Drops
went.
out of the water, and then Shanti said,
And
"Oh my
she
gosh,
sunk
can
to
you get
the
her?"
bottom.
And I'm her auntie. Like, I'm not drowning, but you can't no longer see me. But
Tay
I'm
had
in
the
the-
tube over
like
her.
this.
All you can see is her hands.
because I'm just letting them know I'm okay. But I'm also reaching for my niece, trying to with this
Pull
hand.
her up from the
So
water.
I'm okay. I'm
'Cause
good.
it's deep.
But I'm like this. In the tube. So the tube is around me. I'm like this.
Literally. Like, we need I wish I had a pillow or something.
And I end up grabbing some lady, and she didn't care because she just helped me go. I was like, fine, it is. We look bad as a unit. We look awful.
Mari is screaming. I want y'all to picture this. Mari
Harmony
is
is
screaming.
crying.
Harmony, her daughter,
for no reason at all.
is
She's
crying
the safest one
hysterically.
out there. Cause check it, her tube is hooked to my tube, so nothing is gonna go wrong her. Also, she's on top of the said tube with the life jacket. You can literally not go underwater.
So check this out. Harmony's crying hysterically. My daughter is paddling for dear life still because she was out a little bit further. Like,
Yeah.
my tube is here, her tube is like there. So I'm gonna hit before she does.
Royal's
But
under
she's
the water
terrified
somewhere.
because a fish swam under us. So she's still paddling for dear life. Royal jumps out the tube and she's now sinking at
In
the
the
to the
water.
bottom.
The man who I said come help us jumps in to go get her.
Tay has 2 fingers out of her tube, but she's
And my mama is still saying,
virtually
"Tay,
underwater almost.
Come get Tay."
Yeah,
come
come
get
get me.
We look
And
bad.
I don't even remember.
We look bad.
I'm just sitting there
We look really bad.
trying to get to the shore, and as a unit,
We look awful.
I could only imagine. Like, I wouldn't be if
I wish
somebody
somebody
if we had it went
recorded.
viral on YouTube.
I wouldn't have been mad.
Me either.
I wouldn't have been mad at all.
Because this is
'Cause we
it
look
might be
stupid.
somewhere viral and we don't even know.
We
it.
look stupid.
Oh my God!
We
It was
look
such a bad
stupid.
look. Such a bad look.
But y'all,
But we made
that's
it.
a story for another. Well, we done told y'all basically the story, but it was hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're not ready for a relationship, just so you know.
I am, but that's neither here nor there. That doesn't mean I'm gonna do one. Just ready.
She didn't believe herself.
This has been another
possible.
episode of Maybe We Can Help. I'm Tasia Royale.
I'm Sheena.
Y'all have a good one. Bye.